Do you remember when I thought I'd made a big mistake to leave my truck driving job and go work in the oil patch in Alberta? I left my friends and family behind in Ontario, hopped a Greyhound bus, and took a job in Alberta. A job I didn't know how to do. It was a little rocky to begin with, and I thought I made a big mistake. Since then, things have changed, and I now truly enjoy working for the oil and gas industry in Alberta. And so, Black Gold Season 2 has begun. It feels so good to be back to work. After spending 2.5 months at home, I knew I needed a break from home. And the best way was to get back to work in Alberta. I was excited to be back to work on a rig. And to my surprise, I came back to Ensign 123, the rig I started on before breakup. This was gonna be a piece of cake. First thing I do when I get onto a new lease is set up my shack. It's my home away from home. I want to make sure everything is plugged in and working, get the satellite going, pull the barbecue out. Oh, I love the barbecue. I didn't have a barbecue last season. I want to make sure everything is set up properly so that when you do have to go to work, you don't have to worry about coming back after a long day and setting things up, plugging stuff in. You get it all done when you have time. The rig's the same, the crew's the same, I know how everything works. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Or is it? Rain. Rain is our worst enemy out here. If it rains for too long, it soaks the lease. The lease becomes a big, sloppy mess, and we can't work. They'll shut everything down. And that's what happened to me. We drilled 4 holes in this new season and got shut down because of rain. I'd only worked 9 days, and I was back in the yard, sitting on my butt, doing nothing. using a water truck today sort of on a day off. My rig is still shut down, so I'm just going to be cleaning out some vacuum trucks, and I've just got to use some water. So just sucking up some water near the yard, and I'll head back there and start blasting out the tanks of some vacuum trucks. Should be fun. This is what the inside of a vacuum truck looks like. This is a big tank. This is about a 19 cube tank. You can see our problem is up at the front here. There's a whole bunch of cement mixed with mud and sand. It'll come out of here, but it's going to take a lot of water. So that's what I'm doing today. Clean as a whistle. That's all she wrote. Well, here I am, hauling water for PD 238. Kind of missed my rig, Ensign 123. Looking forward to getting back. Word is that it's going to rain for another 2 days where my rig is at, up in Colt Lake, Alberta. So I will be running this water truck, just hauling water for this rig for the next 2 days, 2.5 days, and hopefully go from here to Colt Lake back to Ensign 123. I used to think being a water hauler was a gravy job, but at least when you're backhauling with a cross shift, you've only got a 12-hour day, and then you've got 12 hours off. These water haulers go and go and go and go. They don't have a set of hours. We're going to be filling for a few hours, then we'll have a couple hours off, and then we'll be working again for a bunch of hours. Well, we had a good day yesterday. Unfortunately today it's raining. So we'll see what happens. Might end up doing the cement job and then shut her down. Hard to say. Find out here shortly. They ended up shutting down the rig. That's the second time that rig's been rained out. I worked there for 2 days and then went back to the Bulldog yard, sitting, waiting for the next job to come up. This season has started out bad.